now we're ready for the next act. Come on, guys, put your hands together for your next act. This is the man of the hour. Guys, put your hands together for Dave Joseph. Give it up for Paul Bourgon, everybody. So my background is Lebanese, and I was told recently that I look a lot like my Aunt Mary. So I shaved off the mustache. My ancestors come from a really small village in Lebanon. It's called the Bekaa Valley, which is actually Lebanese for Shawarma Palace. But if I'm being honest with you, I don't feel Lebanese at all. I mean, I was born and raised here in Canada. I don't speak a word of Lebanese. I've never been to Lebanon. In fact, the only Lebanese thing about me is the thick black hair on my ass. But you know, it's on my bucket list. I would like to go to Lebanon one day, but I'm not sure it's going to happen anytime soon because it's obviously a very dangerous place to go. It got so bad, in fact, the Lebanese government set up a travel advisory hotline. It's true. So I called it up, and there's a pre-recorded message on there that goes something like this.
This is Lebanese Travel Advisory Hotline. If planning trip to Lebanon, you may face the following upon arrival. Airstrike, burglary, bombings, castration, civil war, communism, carjackings, discrimination, dismemberment, extreme violence, the falling building, more castration, the gang rape, the gunshot wounds, kidnapping, the landmine, mutilation, random explosions, radical protests, perhaps more castration with a camel, the suicide bombers, the Scud missiles, and the terrorist attack. But your safety is the number one priority. So please wear a mask all the time to avoid catching the COVID-19. Thank you for calling and praise Allah.
So I know nothing about cars. Like, nothing. So whenever I have to take it in for service, I turn into a complete and utter idiot. Because they're always asking me really complicated questions about the car. Like, what's the make and model? The model? Cindy Crawford? I swear to God, my IQ drops immediately by 100 points, which puts me well down into the negatives. Right there with the ostriches, wild turkeys, politicians. Like one time, my car was making a really loud noise. So me with the IQ of negative 11, I called up the service center. Yeah, hello, I'd like to book a service appointment for my car. Yeah, the license plate? Duh, Ontario. Oh, the plate number. Okay, yeah, sorry, yeah, I'll have to call you back. Yeah, I'll call you back, bye. So I run out and get the plate number. So of course, I gotta redeem myself because I feel like a total moron, right? So I associate a word to every letter and number in the car or on the plate. So I call them back and like, yeah, hi, I got the plate number again. Yeah, but you may want to sit down for this one because I'm going to knock you off your feet with this unfathomable display of academia. But don't worry, I'll go slowly. Are you ready? All right, here we go. We got an A as in aardvark, K as in knife. Can you see what I did there? We got a P as in Pythagorean. Yeah, that's a type of snake. We got an N as in pneumonia. We got a 7 as in 7-Eleven. We got a 6 as in 16. And we got a 2 as in Tupac Shakur. You're welcome. What's the mileage? Yeah, mileage is pretty decent, I guess, in the city. On the highway, it's pretty bad. Oh, you want the actual mileage. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I'll have to call you back. So I go out and check the mileage, and of course, I gotta, feel like I'm a brainiac or something. I call him back. Yeah, hi, I got the mileage again. Yeah, the mileage is 22,394 kilometers, or 12,120 nautical miles. I know you didn't need that last part, but I thought I'd throw that in there. What? What's the problem? Well, the problem is that every time I turn right, the car goes, "Wee!" I turn right, car goes, "Wee!" Yeah, I know, sir. Yeah, I thought there was a husky under the hood, too. Hey, wait a second. Did you put me on speakerphone? Who are all those people laughing in the background? Take me off speaker. I feel like an idiot. You can clap. And what I really hate is when the mechanic comes out of the back with the broken part. You know, he shows you just to prove that you're a terrible car owner. You know, if a guy could show me a dildo, I wouldn't know what it was. Anyway, one time the mechanic, he came out of the back, he showed me this part. I'm like, whoa! Well, look at this part here. Woo-hoo-hoo! Man, that part is in rough shape. We need to change that part and stat. You guys like, yeah, this is the new part, sir? And then he follows that up with, and may I suggest, sir, that in the future that you always check the viscosity of your oil, especially in the winter time. Really important. Make sure you check the viscosity. It was at that moment that I decided I needed to get a dictionary. Because let me tell you, folks, on the scale of IQ in the human life, I am now looking up at the wild turkeys and the, whatever you call them, what are those animals called?
Ostrich.
Ostriches, thank you. All right, one person laughing. Woo, let's give it up for Sharon and her laugh. So we took a family vacation to Victoria last summer, and we rented a condo from Verbo. You guys know what Verbo is? You know, it's like an Airbnb. So on the second last day in the condo, my wife's like, "Oh man, you know what? We got to clean up this place. We got to tidy up, because you know what? If it's not tidy, it's gonna affect our customer rating, right?" I'm like, "What? Pardon me? We're the paying customer and we're being rated? Like, when did this brilliant paradigm shift take place? What are you going to tell us next? Like, emergency room doctors are going to start rating their patients? Be like, yeah, David Joseph. Yeah, I'm going to give him 1 star because he complained incessantly about a 23-hour wait in emergency." And he bellyached all night about his broken femur. Petulant baby. I suppose dentists are going to start doing that too? Yeah, I'm going to give this customer an enthusiastic 2 thumbs down. Yeah, he refused to wear the dollar store sunglasses. Flosses daily? My ass. He's an embarrassment to the human race. I will finish with this. Anybody here shop online? Online shoppers? Yeah. Well, we all had to do it in the pandemic, right? I mean, online shopping is great because it's really convenient, but sometimes you got to be careful because the item that you get, you don't know really what it's going to look like till it shows up your door, right? Like a few months back, we ordered some new toilets. So they showed up at the door. They were translucent. We're like, what are we going to do with these? Well, we installed them anyway, right? So now we have translucent toilets at home, which I know that sounds really weird, but it's actually a good thing because I see shit so clearly now. And I was sitting on that toilet the other night, it was 11:59 p.m., and then the clock struck midnight. Guess what? It was same shit, different day. My name is Dave Joseph, thank you very much.
Give it up for Dave Joseph, guys. Yeah. Oops, dildos, and holding children's heads under the water.